Hey guys, it's Sarah with AmericanTrucks.com, and today we have a review and install of the 6-inch Nerf side step bars in black, fitting your 19 and newer Ram 1500 crew cab, excluding the classic models. This is perfect for the Ram owner who's looking for a running board style step and wants one with a wide stepping surface and a simple install. These side step bars make getting in and out of your truck a breeze, especially if it's lifted or leveled, and add a bit of side protection as a bonus. These side step bars are 6 inches wide and featured angled ends to give your truck a streamlined and completed look. They feature a steel construction with a matte black finish and large non-slip step pads. So as far as price goes, these steps come in at around $300 for the pair, putting them middle of the road price-wise when compared to other options. And for your money, you are getting a nice wide step with a sleek appearance that is going to save you a couple bucks over more expensive options. As far as the install goes, I'm giving this one a 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter. It features a simple bolt-up installation that can be done within 1 hour. So with that said, let's jump into our install. For this install, you will need a ratchet, 10 and 14 millimeter sockets. Alright, so the first step in our install is to grab one of our brackets and we're going to line it up underneath our truck. Alright, so the first mounting point that we're going for is the passenger side front. You'll see the 3 studs in this configuration. Line up the bracket over all 3 studs. Grab your hardware. We're using a washer, lock washer, and a nut for each of these studs. Now there is a good bit of adjustability here, so you can make some adjustments later on if you'd like your step to sit a bit differently. Alright, once all your hardware is installed, grab a 14 millimeter socket and tighten them down. Alright, moving on to our second mounting point. Again, we're looking for 3 studs. They are just a different shape from the front. Go ahead and slide your bracket over top of them, and then install your hardware. We're using the same hardware as the last bracket: washer, lock washer, and nut. Once you've installed all the hardware, go ahead and grab your 14 millimeter socket to tighten them down. And finally, the rearmost mounting point, locate the 3 studs, slide your bracket over top, and install your hardware. Grab your 14 millimeter socket to tighten it down. Alright, now we can set our step on top of the brackets that we just installed. As you can see underneath, there are bolts that live in these channels here, and that's what we're going to try to line up with the bracket. So go ahead and grab your step and line up your bolts. Once you line up the 2 bolts in the grooves to your bracket, you can go ahead and install the hardware. Now there is a good bit of adjustability of the step itself, forward and back, so you can really get it exactly where you want it. Once you have it lined up, install your washer, lock washer, and nut. And grab your 10 millimeter socket to tighten it down. Line up the middle portion of your bracket and step. Go ahead and install the hardware on this as well. Grab your 10mm socket and tighten them down. Finally, move on to your rearmost mounting point. Once the studs are lined up, install your hardware. Might be a little hard to see this back one, but you install it the exact same way. Grab your 10mm socket and tighten it down. All right, so that is gonna do it for the review and install of our side step bars. And remember, for all things Ram, keep it at AmericanTrucks.com.